So this is the day. I'm gonna be attempting to go blonde at home. These are some inspiration photos for what I'm going for. It's not too far from my hair now. This is just kind of like light brown, I guess. And I had this one experience actually at the salon in October when I went to try to, you know, get a blonde. And I guess they misunderstood the inspiration picture because like this is what I showed them and then this is what I got, and it kind of looked exactly the same as what my hair used to be. I ended up getting somewhat of a refund thankfully, but it did damage my hair, and then I had to go through like a bunch of uses of Olaplex, which is like a hair treatment for like breakage and dyed hair, which I really highly recommend. It fixed my hair and made it so like nice and soft. And I'm gonna be using Olaplex again to treat my hair after all of these like bleaching rounds that I do. But for the actual bleaching and dyeing products, I got all of these off of Amazon and they were honestly pretty affordable in the end. It was like around $100 Canadian. So this is the Wella Blonder bleaching powder. It comes in a big jar, so this is definitely enough for how many rounds of bleach I'm gonna do and like for my length of hair. Then for developer, which you mix the bleaching powder with, I'm using the Wella Wellixen Perfect 30 volume developer. And then for toner, I'm also using Wella, and it is a Color Charm T28 toner, which looks like this. A lot of people on YouTube use the T18, but that kind of like makes your hair like silvery, and I'm going for like more natural blonde. And then I also have a 20 volume Wella Color Charm developer coming in the mail as well. And I also did a test strand of the darker hair that I have under, so I could see how many rounds of bleach I'd need. And this was 3 rounds of bleach over the past 2 days. I'm also going to be using this brush to apply the bleach as well as gloves to not ruin my hands obviously. And then I'm also going to cut little foil squares out of regular foil. And yeah, so let's get started with this first round of bleach. This is Jessica.
Hi guys, hi YouTube.
So don't touch the root, it has to be like this much, like an inch away. Not a bunch. And just from like the middle, I guess, start to the ends. Yeah, it's like getting So we did this one and rinsed it out. We're going by sections because I'm kind of scared to do everything at once and then have stuff like develop first and then yeah, anyway. This is what the bottom hair is looking like, which we did so far. And then I have a section here too in a braid. I'm also wearing braids because apparently it like protects your hair better. So I'm gonna put this in a braid right now, but it lifted so much better than my test strand did. Another day, another bleaching session. So yesterday I only finished these 2 sections because I was going very slow in sections. And it took like 5 hours to do all of this with the rinsing and the waiting in between the roots as well. So, long time. So today I have the top half left, which I'm gonna do right now. And I'm also putting some Vaseline for where the roots are gonna be touching my face. Also putting it on your ears helps, and right here, which I did yesterday since I was doing the bottom half. But first we gotta cut up some more foil squares, so I'm gonna do that. And this is how big I make the squares, by the way. It's like the size of my hand. And the ratio you do, which also tells you on the instructions, is 1 cup of bleach and then 1.5 of the developer. And then also these little cups come in the bleach powder itself. And then you just mix. Oh. Sounds like that. And here's what the consistency looks like. It's kind of like thick frosting. So you want to make sure you're brushing out the sections really well beforehand. Okay, so for treatment, I'm using this Olaplex number 0 right after the first round of bleach, and then I'm gonna do it right after the second round of bleach as well. So it took up like half of the bottle to saturate my whole head. I'm also applying this right after the number 0. And then I'm gonna be using the shampoo and conditioner for a month or 2 after this whole like bleaching process is over. And it was also what I used to rinse the separate pieces that I did when I was bleaching. Also, after showering, I'm just gonna put this tester of Olaplex number 6 that I have. And I'm also going to be using this detox mask by John Frieda. I really recommend it. It's really good. Another day, another bleaching session. So today I'm bleaching my entire head again with the help of my stepsister, who's currently mixing the bleach for me. Last time I used 30 volume developer, but this time I'm mixing 10 volume developer with 30 volume developer. Because I wanted to use 20 volume developer initially, but I have like a really small bottle of it, which I think I'm gonna use with the toner, because the Wella toner I'm using said to specifically use this exact like color charm developer. So I got another big bottle of 10 volume, and now I'm doing 1 scoop of 10 volume, 1 scoop of 30 volume, and 1 scoop of bleaching powder. And then also today we're gonna tone it, so we'll get to see the final result of the whole head. Let's rinse! I had a hair mask on for the bottom half, so like, technically, I could just rinse the whole head without worrying. Okay, so I rinsed everything out and it looks very yellow. Like it's like bright yellow. And I also applied a hair mask, which I'm gonna leave in for about 10 minutes for this front section, since the rest of the hair has been in a hair mask for like 40 minutes now while the other hair was dying. Literally dying. Also, if you're gonna do this at home, please like wear gloves at all times. Even when you're rinsing your hair, wear gloves at all times, because I've noticed that it literally stained my hands. Like those white parts are from the bleach, and it literally burns too, so not good for my hands at all. But yeah, after I rinse the hair mask out, I'm gonna shampoo and condition with Olaplex. I've seen people on YouTube do it like this, so I'm gonna try this so it's like equal. Okay. And then another one. Okay, it should work. It smells so bad. Okay, so toning is not as easy as I thought it would be. I first decided to do it in my room, but because of its liquid like consistency, I quickly moved onto my sink because I knew it would drip everywhere. Also, note, I like noticed these like pinkish dots like dripping obviously onto my sink, and I instantly thought that I was like bleeding somewhere, because at first it looked very red, and then I realized like nothing's bleeding, you know, it's just a toner. But I kind of like massaged it everywhere, all over my hair, and used the whole thing of it. So I guess for my length hair, this is like just enough because it's like perfectly saturated. It's starting to look pretty dark to me, so I'm gonna rinse it out now. So this is the final hair. As you can see, it is just as I hoped for it to be. It's very like natural. I'm gonna do a little 360 now of what it looks like. I don't know how the back looks like. Hopefully it's fine, but it should be even all around. I left the toner on yesterday for like 10 minutes. I think this process was honestly not too bad of one. Like, I achieved what I wanted, and for a good price too. You have to do enough research and trust yourself enough to be able to get your desired result. And I definitely think I'm gonna be like touching up my roots at home as well, because I have all the supplies and I got the technique right, and like I think I know what I'm doing now. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching my experience, and it was definitely very fun for me to vlog this whole thing. Hopefully a hairdresser on YouTube, hint hint Brad Mondo, sees this video. Hi, big fan. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and follow my Instagram if you want. It's right here. Have a great day, guys. Bye.